2 clone troopers, no Ahsoka, new announcements. Do you want to know what's next? Let's find out. Hello everyone, Collectibles here with yet another What's Next episode 5. Yes, episode 5, we made it, we survived, we're here, and as always, we're gonna have a very interesting show today. First, we're gonna talk about the new 2 announcements, the clone troopers that were finally revealed, and everyone is talking about it, including me that haven't seen the Clone Wars. Also, we're gonna talk about the low stock alert. There's one figure that is pretty much almost gone. We're gonna talk about what's going on with Ahsoka, what's going on with Mark 85 battle damage, the what's next section, what figures are coming next, and of course at the end of the show, the biggest mover section, courtesy of my friend CANTINA.com. And as you can see, we have a awesome show. And yes, I changed the hat of Grogu because people were asking me to change the hats, and I think he looks good. But we're gonna start the show talking about Captain Vaughn, and I'm gonna show you guys because there's a couple things that people were pointing out about this trooper, which we're gonna go over in just a second, but I'm gonna give you my first impression on this. I didn't do a figure preview because I've been doing other things. First thing, I haven't seen the Clone Wars, so sorry, but I'm gonna collect this line because it's coming along very nicely. And then one thing that I want to point out as well is that so far, somebody said it on one of the live streams we had the other day, that we've seen season 7 Clone Wars figures, and it seems to be the case so far. But talking about this figure in particular, is basically the same thing as Captain Cody, different paint application. You can see the details here on the antenna. It's a blue paint, similar to Captain Rex and the 501st Battalion. We have the holograms. You can go wrong with holograms. It's an extra accessory. Why not? But now, there's a couple things that I want to point out in this, and I want to give a shout out to the person who gave me that information. So we have some differences here in the helmet, right? So I'm gonna show you actually a better picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So there's some stuff that is missing on the helmet, and this is something that someone pointed out in one of our live streams as well as in the show. So let me see if I can share with you guys. All right, so here we have the 2 side-by-side comparison, and as you can see, we have Captain Vaughn here, right? And then we have the actual image of the clone trooper from the series, and there is a one red color underneath the eyes that is not present here in the helmet. Of course, this is the animated series. This is more like a real life type of character, so I can understand if they lack some details, but I think to me this is very distinguished for this particular character. So I'm not going to rant about it this too much because this is a prototype, and you know what happened with prototypes tends to get improved over time. Sometimes it doesn't, but I hope that this is going to get improved and revised, which I think Hot Toys should definitely listen to the fans because there is a big difference, especially because this is something that this particular trooper has in the helmet. They pretty much use the same one as Commander Cody, so hopefully they fix that. So it doesn't look that bad in my opinion if you ask me. You can see a lot of details going on, especially the scratches on the side of the shoulder pads. I love it, but my biggest concern is that particular color underneath the eye. So hopefully they will revise those features, right? So let's hope and wait. Let's continue with the figure preview here. So now I'm gonna move on to the next picture because I have to tell you I like it, and I have a good feeling about these troopers, especially because the 501st Battalion was actually an improvement, especially with the articulations. You can actually do a lot of really good poses if you ask me. Now you can see here Rex, you can see here Captain Jesse on the side, which we're gonna talk about him as well. So this is the figure, looking very, very nice. Love the chat. A lot of people are gonna probably display it like this. Me in particular, I'm gonna get all the Clone Wars figures just because I kind of like the line, and I need to watch the series, and I know I have to. You guys tell me all the time, at least watch season 7, and promise you I'm gonna try my best. But overall, it does look very nice. A huge improvement again. I think this is gonna be a good hit, and I think Hatos was testing the waters with these Clone Wars troopers. Maybe they weren't 100% sure, but then when the people start getting them and having the reception, the fact that they improved Cody's body with the 501st Battalion, and people saw that, I think is gonna be a success if you ask me. But the Captain Vaughn is available at pre-order with my friend Josh at Comic Concept. So if you want to check them out, I put the link in the description below. Currently $240, $239.99 at shipping to it. You know, I will suggest if you haven't ordered this yet, you should do it, because Comic Concepts, you know, usually sells out very fast and the prices are very competitive. So I will definitely pull the trigger if you ask me. So that was Captain Vaughn, but there was another trooper, clone trooper, that was announced as well, and you know who it is. It was none other than Clone Trooper Jesse, and I'm gonna show you that in the screen so you guys can see that. So Clone Trooper Jesse was announced as well, and I like this design. I like this design. I mean, this figure is very, very nice, especially the head sculpt, as my friend Easy said, looks like a tired front of his face, but it's not. Let me show you this, looking awesome. Love the head sculpt. This one doesn't have hair, so as you can see, they are abusing Tamura Morrison's head sculpt for this particular figures, and it is a good call. Now my question is, and again, since I haven't seen the show, my question is, should they include more head sculpts in different troopers? I don't know. I haven't seen the show. I don't know if it was shown as much, but I think they should start including more head sculpts, if you ask me, right? Or maybe one generic one that you can use with your trooper. I don't know. But overall, it does look nice. We have this piece here that is going to be magnetic, same as Rex. And of course, the detail on the belt looking awesome as well. You can see the shoulder pads. This is a bluish one. This is more like a white with a lot of weathering, a lot of dirt. And I think my friend Izzy pointed out in one of his videos that Captain Rex was a bit greenish. This one doesn't look like it. This one looks like a bit more, you know, grayish, if you ask me, right? You can see the details here, the white, and of course a lot of weathering going on the figure. Of course, more holograms. You can't go wrong with holograms. And this pose here, awesome, with Captain Rex in the background. So this figure is actually pretty good as well. I love this backpack, if you ask me. Love the paint application. This is more like a dark gray color with a lot of weathering. My guess is gonna be magnetic, and it has to. You can see the helmet has a blue in the back, and I love that. And of course the visors now getting more consistent how Rex was designed in the helmet, right? You can see the Imperial logo or the whatever logo on the top. I don't know the terms, but please forgive me. But you can see a lot of details going on, the shoulder pads, the front, and of course the blaster with a lot of weathering as well. So it does look nice. Again, this figure as well is available at Comic Concepts for $274.99 to $275 plus shipping. Make sure you pre-order it if you haven't yet. The prices are very competitive. I started doing day one pre-orders with him, so far nothing but good things to say about my friend Josh. So that's basically it for the two Clone Wars announcements we got so far this week, and that's good. That's very good. Now there is one announcement that we should see anytime soon, and this is related to the book of Boba Fett, and is not other than, yes, Fennec Shand. Fennec Shand is supposed to be announced anytime soon. Now that we've seen the trailer, it is just a matter of time. Now the question is whether we're gonna see a full head sculpt or this helmeted version. My prediction is that we're probably gonna see a full head sculpt, because it will make sense. They don't want to make people upset, and we discussed this in my live stream last Friday as well as with Aries on Saturday. So it would make sense if Hot Toys decides to do this particular figure with the helmet and then helmeted version, because you know they don't want to play games, right? They don't want to play games. So I can wait. This should be announced anytime soon at this point. The Book of Boba Fett trailer was released a few days ago, so this is their opportunity to show us Fennec. So stay tuned for her because she's coming very, very soon, and Fennec can't wait. So that was about the releases, upcoming releases or announcements rather. Now we have a low stock alert. So there's one figure that I personally like very, very much, and yes, I haven't played the game. I don't have many of these characters, but I like this guy. But the Beyond figure is currently in low stock alert at Sideshow, so make sure if you haven't picked them up, you should if you want. If not, then just let it go. But I have a feeling that this one is gonna become similar to what happened with Heavy Mando. I can be wrong. I just kind of feel that this is very unique, and I love the design. The overall look is a badass look. If you haven't picked this one yet, you should by all means, if you are in if you love this particular line. Unfortunately, Comic Concepts is sold out already, and I think all the stores are already getting sold out, so you can check them out with Sideshow or with my friend Ray at HAWKWARZ Toys, because I think he has a few left as well. So this is the low stock alert, so make sure you pick it up if you want. There's another figure also that I'm thinking that it might hit the low stock very soon, which is Kylo Ren. That figure came up very nicely, especially now you see what happened with Rey. She's pretty much waitlisted already. So, you know, if you have the chance, just, you know, pick it up. If not, it's fine as well. Just giving you the news, right? So that's about it for the Batman Beyond. Now, a lot of people asking me what's going on with Mark 85, and I was talking with one of my sources, and we had a conversation about Mark 85 and what's going on with Ahsoka, which I'm going to talk next in just a second. But let me start with the Mark 85. So the Mark 85 is pretty much ready. And I think what's going on with this one, similar to what's going on with Ahsoka, is that they're waiting to get at least the first shipment in their warehouse so they can start shipping to the people in the US, right? I think that could be a possibility because that's exactly what's going on with Ahsoka. Ahsoka is pretty much done based on the discussion we got the past Friday in my lesson. So shout out to my friend Joao at Third Party Reviews. Pretty much Ahsoka is done. They have all the boxes waiting, but they need the green light from Sideshow to release the figure. So Hot Toys is waiting the green light so the figure can be finally announced, and at the same time you should see a video about her, and you should see the emails coming to you saying that this figure is shipping very, very soon. So that's what's going on with Mark 85. Pretty much same scenario. This is a really high pre-order figure as well because it's Mark 85, is their baby. They cannot afford to screw this one up or delay this one so much in the US that people may cancel their orders. They don't want to make the same mistake. So Ahsoka is pretty much on the same vote, pretty much waiting for the green light for Hot Toys to actually announce this figure. So this one should be coming anytime as well. And I'm thinking, and again, this is a conversation we got with some people, you know, in that part of the world, that we're not only gonna see Ahsoka, but also we should see Darth Maul coming along with her. I'm not sure if both are gonna be released at the same time, but it will make sense to me if they can do both pretty much almost at the same time. Maybe Ahsoka on a Tuesday and Maul on a Friday, but you should see these guys coming anytime soon. But as I said before, take all this with a grain of salt because things can change, things can get delayed, something that is out of our control. We just sharing the information, because sharing is caring. So we should see Ahsoka and Darth Maul coming, as well as Mark 85. They just waited for the phone call and say, hey, release these guys, and then you're gonna start seeing the emails, as you know, with the shipping information. So we should see those coming very, very soon. Now, upcoming announcements, there are a couple of figures that should be releasing next week, and one of them is this guy here, the Flash. So the Flash is supposed to be out, I don't know, as soon as probably tomorrow or Tuesday or Thursday or Friday. One of those days, this guy should be up, should be released next week at some point. I personally didn't watch the series, but I'm just sharing the information. So that's one of them. The other figure that is also scheduled to be released very, very soon is Captain Marvel. So Captain Marvel is as well in the list of upcoming releases, so you should see them coming very, very soon as well. Personally, I can wait for the Captain Marvel because I think she does look nice. I think she does look very, very nice. Love the head sculpt, love the details, love that nano gauntlet as well. So we should see Flash and Captain Marvel releasing very, very soon. That's basically it for these two figures. Now, people asking me about what's going on with Pennywise. Well, Pennywise is still coming. I'm not gonna change that. It's still coming. That's what I was told again. So let's just wait. Let's just wait and see. That figure was supposed to be out late October, but for some reason Hato decided not to do it. Don't ask me why. I'm just sharing the information, but we'll see it coming. We'll see it coming very, very soon. Now, there is another figure that I want to talk to you guys about, and probably, I don't know if you've seen this show, but I have to see the new season. It is The Boys. So Homelander is finally on pre-order at Sideshow. This figure is from Star Ace. I probably gonna get this one and also the Butcher, because those are pretty much the main characters of the show, to me at least. So it will be interesting to see the quality of these new companies coming, right? So far, I think it does look nice. The details on the head sculpt, very interesting. Billy Butcher was also a very nice design. I still think that Soso Toys is a bit better. Again, just my first impression, but I'm gonna give it the benefit of the doubt. And of course, once I get this figure in hand, I will do the unboxing and review to show you guys all the details. But first impression, very positive. The suit looks nice, the details, the head sculpt looks decent enough to me as well. So we'll see when this figure is out. Billy Butcher is also available at Comic Concepts for $289.99, and as I said before, I can wait to get these guys in hand so I can show you all the details. And that's basically it for my boys from The Boys. My boys from The Boys. And that's it. Alright, so now let's talk about the last segment of the show, which is the biggest mover section, courtesy of my friend Eris from 6cantina.com. And we have some really interesting information to talk about in this particular section. So Kylo Ren is trending now, down. That this is from The Last Jedi. Again, it makes sense because of the new release. But Commander Cody is trending up. Is trending up. A lot of people asking for this figure in particular, and I think if you can get it at a good price, you should definitely pull the trigger, because I don't know if they're gonna do some type of reissue or 2.0 version. It is very possible at one point, but for now, this is your only option you have, I think. We have Leia from the Endor version trending up as well, and Rey, which she's already in the $300 range, and my prediction is that she's gonna continue to go up, because I mean, she came up very nice, and that's a fact, right? Bespin Leia is trending up, and is trending fact about this, and my friend Joao from the Third Party Reviews mentioned this in my live stream on Friday, is that in Hong Kong this figure is actually going very cheap. So maybe I'm gonna ask him to give me a few. but yeah, it's $300 range right now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're gonna see a Chewie and Han Solo and Chewie Bespin version. Bespin Luke is supposed to be announced too anytime, so fingers crossed on that one. And as you can see, we're gonna start getting more characters. We spoke about Mace Windu yesterday, Saturday, with my friend Aries at his live stream. That should be amazing. I can wait. My prediction is that probably when Jango Fett is released, we're gonna see some type of tease in those final product pictures. But as you can see, Boba Fett is also trending up, Heavy Mando trending up, and I think they're gonna continue that trend. I don't see them coming down because, you know, it was a low stock anyways, low pre-order numbers, but the value the demand is starting to increase, right? The Empire Strikes Back 4th anniversary no-brainer trending up, Darkside Anakin trending up as well. Now we should see Anakin from the Clone Wars releasing very soon. My prediction is gonna be December. That's what I was told, so we should see that one coming. And at the same time, we should also see General Kenobi coming. So that would be sick if you ask me, but let's wait and see. The Darth Vader from Rogue One is also trending up, and the First Order Stormtroopers trending down. The Jedi Stormtroopers from Rogue One also trending up. And this was a 2-pack that I had years ago, and I cannot regret selling them. Han Solo Stormtrooper trending up. Death Trooper from Rogue One also trending up. The Death Trooper Specialist regular version also trending up. And that's basically what's going on so far in the biggest movers section, courtesy of my friend sixscalecantina.com. If you want to know more about this, make sure you check the website. He has a really good content there. Also, don't forget to follow him on his Instagram and YouTube channel, my friend Aries from 6 Scale Cantina. And that's basically all I have for you guys today. It's a short and sweet video. Really thank you for your support. I really hope you guys enjoy the show. Don't forget to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook group 6 Scale Media for anything related 6 Scale figures. Both links in the description below. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and of course I'm gonna be doing an announcement very soon of a new show coming sometime in November, and I really hope you guys like that. And if you have some time, check out these 2 cool videos. And as always, be well and see you around in the next video.